here to talk about Day Shift, which when you hear about it, it sounds like it's a workplace comedy. To be
You know what
honest,
I thought of whenever I first heard this? I thought it was like that remake of Michael Keaton's Night Shift movie that he
yeah,
had out back in the day. So when I heard this, I'm like, okay, what is this? And then you told me it's a vampire movie. I was like instantly sold. So, and of course, it's also about a hardworking dad out to provide for his daughter, uses a boring pool cleaning job as a front for his real gig, which is hunting and killing vampires. I'm already liking the vibe already just from the plot line itself. But let's go on ahead. Let's dive into this.
all right, let's see what we got.
It's going to be a hot one in Los Angeles. So what's on the agenda today? My eyes are closed. Like every day.
What are you doing in my room?
Hunting vampires.
Holy crap.
Vampire hunting is a business. Cut necks and cash your checks.
Dang.
Well, things have changed since you got your ass kicked out the union. But don't come over. Okay. My wife and my daughter are going to move to Florida.
Hi, Dad. You're late again.
And the union is the only place that can give me that kind of money. Your record is chock full of incidents. But he's a new man. One last chance. This is your final warning. Let's get crazy.
Oh, no. Help me. Vampires just tried to kill me, and now I just pissed my favorite book.
This is until the first time. Really? Yeah. But you? No, I did. But listen, you did. You know what I see when I see a vamp? Big old dollar sign. Hey, don't you puke in here. I swallowed it. Lock and load. Doggy dog in the motherfucking... Vampires. They're the monsters. And all they are is murderers. Does not eat clips, new moon, breaking down part one. It ain't like that, all right?
How do you know the names to all the specific Twilight films? And what's your gripe with Breaking Dawn Part 2? It's the exciting conclusion of the whole Twilight saga.
Works every time. Murder was the case that they
Okay. Okay, first off, I just like the fact that we actually have Snoop Dogg in this movie. I think he's going to actually bring it to a new kind of level, especially whenever I liked him in the horror movie that he did with Bones. That's actually one of my favorite horror movies that he's done. But the balance between Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg is right. To be honest with you, it's kind of weird to actually see them two work together, but it seems like it works for like a buddy cop vampire kind of thing. Also, too, you also have James Franco, who's going to be the comedic relief as well in this though too. So you actually have three guys in there that could actually balance the two guys actually aside from Snoop Dogg and him that can actually balance this film out and give Jamie Foxx a perfect level of bouncing off of each other and stuff like that. So I definitely like that. I also like the idea that he's actually a pool cleaner, works for the hotel, doing this vampire business undercover, and you know, this is a different spin on it. This is something that I really like. It's something new. And of course, seeing Snoop Dogg with a Gatling gun, and then of course you have murder was the case at the end of it is perfect. I really am. I'm embracing the cheesiness of this film, of what it is. And Jamie Foxx just adds so many layers to it. What about you?
I mean, it looks entertaining. It's another one of those hit Netflix has got. At least something to look forward to. I mean, they got their huge one, not this Friday, but next Friday on the 22nd with the Gray Man. And the Gray Man, this looks absolutely insane. This one looks entertaining. I wouldn't go to comparing it to Blade. I would like. I mean, that Blade never did anything for money. He did it for he did it to save the world. He's doing it for money, or I don't know. It's I can't compare it to Blade.
Well, this if you actually look at the tone of it, it has a different tone than what Blade is.
Yeah.
The character is very different. So you can't go in and say, "Oh, this is just basically another Blade movie," or for another example is Underworld. You can't look at it from that kind of perspective. You have to
No.
go into it being, okay, this is going to be your over the top comedy / mixed with horror, featuring Snoop Dogg and also too James Franco. So you know that it's not going to be that whole entire draw of
No.
horror. It's going to have that comedy, and it feels like a buddy cop / horror kind of
Yeah.
vampire type of feel to it.
It does, and with Dave Franco in it, like again, it's just like he seems to be like he branches out in these types of roles, like playing like the comic relief. I mean, again, I think the last movie I've seen him in was The Disaster Artist with his brother James Franco. But yeah, I've seen Dave Franco in this, and him peeing his pants. That's typical Franco. Is like, and I just keep remembering him as his role in the 21 Jump Street movies. He was supposed to go to Berkeley, and he didn't go to Berkeley. He's on vampires now.
Right. But yep, overall, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it on Netflix whenever it comes out. So,
August 12th.
with that being said, yep, which will be August 12th. But anyways, if you want to go ahead, if you want to check more of our reactions and everything, we did a Hocus Pocus 2 reaction that I did with Alex. Of course, all three of us was actually together do Clerks 3. So yeah, so therefore, I think that's actually a great way of actually checking out our trailer reaction stuff. Then, of course, I also did a spoiler review with Anthony and Western Reviews over on this channel as well for a spoiler review for Stranger Things Season 4. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And always, until next time, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. I can't wait to do this again. And bye-bye.